Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today we are returning to Security Booth. This time, the Director's Cut, the Steam edition of the game, the full version of the game. Upon boot, it did inform me there are 7 endings, whereas in the original game, I was only able to find 2. I don't know if there was only 2. But it's time to see if we can get the bigger picture, because I was left with a lot of questions. Let's get into it. Director's Cut. Alright, looks like we have the same basic set. Oh, we have a computer now. We are moving up in the world. I cannot crouch. So the graphics are a little bit sharper. What's up? Friend told me about investing in socks. I put a lot of money into the sock market. Stocks, that doesn't sound right. Are you messing with me right now? PW2 490. Alright. So, are there more people, or am I just not remembering? Check for 490 as my shorthand here. Boss man. Kyle Horwood, the director. Very cute. I don't remember seeing that before. $49Q? Hang on. This actually might be that person. Is that a Q? Depending on angle of incident, it looks like a 0 or a Q, but I think that actually is her. Button, isn't that booth of yours? Go push it. Don't tell me how to do my job. I don't tell you how to do. Ooh, I have a chair now! Guys, look! I am moving up in the world. I've upgraded from an empty booth where I just have to stand awkwardly in a book to a full computer, and I have 2 coffee mugs. Man, this is so much better than it was. Hi. Look at him go. Well, let's have a quick walk of the perimeter. I still cannot run. I can go out significantly further than I could before. Not all the way to the street, but significantly further than I could before. What happens if a car hits me? Curiosity killed the guard, walk in front of a car. Ending 6. Oh, I love it when a game dev comes up with an answer for a smart-mouthed player. That was magnificent. Now, the real question is, are the sequence of cars randomized this time? Because in the original game, they were not. It all happened in exactly the same order every time. So the real question will be if it's that same 49Q. Wow, I have 4 mugs. No, this looks like a completely different vehicle. Far out. The world's so crazy when you think about it. Space science is just like, whoa, open the magic gates, booth, fairy. Okay. AT173Y. 73Y, okay. Why ATI? AT1. Yeah, you're golden. What are you waiting for? They don't really say a whole lot when you talk to them a second time. Okay, so now we know that we no longer get pushed by cars, we just get splattered by them. We can walk out a lot further than we used to, so if I want like a safe way of stepping out, I can always just do this and go to the other side. These all look to be precisely the same. And I have radio, I have phone, no one's on the line. I have coffee, I'm assuming coffee. Little house plant. This is so much nicer! My bosses upgraded me after they blew me up. You know, it's great. Alright. Yeah, and now the game has some randomization to it, which is definitely going to add something. Oh. Alright, so we already landed 1 ending. Like, we're off to a great start. Oh no, it doesn't shut automatically! That's definitely going to come back to bite me. There's this, I didn't even get the chance to look at the number to see if maybe by coincidence that was someone I was supposed to let in. Oh, I got so complacent because I got used to the itch version. Everything is going wrong. Okay, it's a coin flip as to whether he was someone I was supposed to let in or not supposed to let in. And now I know that that's how this works. So if I get a weird ending, I know it's his fault. What's up? Do you know experiments are going on inside? No, well I do. It's not good. Let's open these gates so I can shut it down. I like the sound of that. But I have to do my job and you have to do yours. 4-5U. Or 5U. I mean, does it even matter at this point? I've already botched it. 4-5U. Top dog. Newbie. I'm not seeing 4-5U in here. Yeah, no, you gotta go. Beat it. Alright, so. I mean, honestly, it's way more extensive now. Like, there's more stuff happening, there's randomization. I don't know what to expect. I can't get complacent like I did in the first game. Dog? Let new wheels? I'm gonna get some decals for the hood. I'm sure it's okay doing that on a company car. What do you think? Probably not okay, but you do you, man. 90V. 90V. So anyone who saw my That's Not My Neighbor playthrough would know my short-term memory is pretty garbage. 90V. JD9. So as a result, I basically lock on to one part of the license plate or another and go from there. Now I know the gates do not close by themselves. Have a good day! He's through. Let's do a quick perimeter walk. You never know when lore will drop. Yeah, the endings in the original Itch version didn't make a whole lot of sense. There was a lot of implications and not a whole lot of hard evidence. That doesn't sound good. Nothing is currently exploding. There's my Geiger counter. Alright. I'm so fast, I was so far away, but I got it quickly by hitting at least 88 miles per hour. Nice Back to the Future reference. 30S. If I had a second monitor, I could screenshot these and just have them permanently up, but I do not. There's 80S. 30S. Because it depends on what the first part is. KH3. Yeah, you're good. Go crazy, Doc Brown. I mean, it makes sense that the gate would be manually operated, both opening and closing, but I made assumptions. And now I know not to do that. So, quick perimeter check. No lore is currently dropping, and nothing is currently exploding, despite the fact that the radio seemed to imply. Yep. You reach Snek.
Error code 0 5 0 4 7 7.
I'm sure that's fine. There's my Geiger counter again. Well, you know, radiation is the gift that... I didn't touch that. That opened on its own. Time is of the essence, make it snappy. 05Z. 05Z. Zero 5. If it's OP3, then we will know. Yep, he's good. Have a great day at work. If this room had air conditioning, I would totally do this job. I know I said that before, but it's true. I'm not a complicated man. All I want is my paycheck at the end of the day. I don't need human interaction. I just need to make sure I stay gainfully employed to keep my addictions to gaming and pizza intact. Tick, tick, tick. Yeah, it's all... Whoops. I almost did it a second time! Alright, we're good. So, let's... lore check. Thought I heard a voice saying something, but that could have just been white noise. Not more ambient events now. Let's do that cassette tape. I guess this was the 90s? I didn't open that. I had to open it manually in the older version, but once again, it didn't really make sense for me to have to do that, and there's no one there. Pay you off if you just open the gate without looking at the register or checking my plates. What do you say? Hilarious. I don't feel like getting fired. 09X. The real joke here would be if he actually was on the register. CV1? Yeah, whatever. You're just messing with me. Wait, what was his occupation? Shipping and receiving. Like, I thought he was, like, head of security and, like, testing me or something. No, he was just trolling. So far, so good, I guess, except for that horrible incident right at the start of my run, which might come back to haunt me, and then again, might not. Either my equipment is faulty or stuff's already messing with me. My doors opened without my input. My gates have opened without my input. Ah, good. Let's go have a word. I wanted to do this in the original game. You can wait a minute. Excuse me, sir. You can't be here. You need to get back in your car and leave. I cannot move any closer, so don't stab me in the back while I'm looking away from you. Aha! He's not moving at all. 03A. Who's got 4 wheels and is ready? A is lowercase, I mean. I know a bad pun doesn't work. Oh, red E. I tried. Let's get the gate open, will ya? 03A, right? Okay. Again, terrible short-term memory. 03A. I think the randomization was going to go a long ways in giving this game longevity. 03A. HT0. I think that's what it was. It is! Alright, you're good to go. And you're good to go away. Because no one wants you here. I'm watching you. It's not like he can drive while he's standing outside his car, but details. Don't even think about it. Lore check. You can leave, dude. We've already had our chat. I was half expecting one to show up on that stop sign. Good, he finally got the message. Hi. You reached Snek. That sounds bad.
System failure.
Yeah, this is a
System
familiar
failure.
route.
System failure. System failure.
But why would they announce the system failure over the universal phone line? Like, if everyone in this facility needs to know, I would need more context. Hang on. Oh good, it's just the ASMR police calling me. What's up? Nova Nexus, right? Second first day. Got a little lost, now I'm running late. Mind hurrying and letting me in. Alright. T93. T93. That always, gives me confidence. I don't see a T93. Let me double check the number here, make sure I'm not going crazy. That changed. 84B? 84B. Okay, something is definitely wrong. 4B. Please stop whispering in my ear. A4B. A4E. A4B. MR2. First part of your license plate is Monster Rancher 2. We're gold. 88Z. It keeps changing. What are you doing? It's okay, I'll wait. Hold on. You're messing with me. 88Z. This is the third license plate number I've been given. Is it different from the back? 88Z. I'm gonna check one more time. And if I get another false lead, I'm telling this guy to buzz off. 88Z should be at least easy to spot. I want to give a special shout out to Marissa Blackwing, who mentioned in the comments section when I did the free version of the game that this version of the game even existed. So I was really excited because I had a lot of fun with the first game, and yeah, these are all dead ends. You gotta go. Let me guess, it's different again. It sure is! You're leaving now. Out! Weird magic license plate, man. Lady, I don't care. No lore notes. Maybe lore notes are more conditional this time. I could go around, but it's funnier to do this. As an American driving on this side of the road just feels strange to me. Was that a joke? Like 17M. Like, hang on. We got an event. Yep, there's that bloody handprint. And because I've messed around so much, I've already forgotten what I was supposed to be looking for. So this is the quality entertainment you can expect. Hipster Snek channel. Like, comment, subscribe. 17M N9. If your license plate changes, I'm going to hit you with a crowbar. Okay. Smart decision. Go for it. Why would you give a security officer a Geiger counter unless they were going to need it? And if they are going to need it, I think I would need special training and a little bit more in the way of protection other than the clothes on my back. You know what? Maybe it's just not my place to ask. Never been this gate before. I'm new in the section today. Mind opening up. Well, if you're an employee, that should be just fine. 87G. Yeah? You're good. Have a nice day. I actually remembered the first part of its license plate because I thought it was the word "it's." So I was literally just thinking, it's 875G. Someone needs to fix that light bulb. Lore check. This game would also be much longer. Randomization could add just tons and tons of replayability and game time to something like this. It's actually something I really like about the Z Technician games, is it's never the same experience twice. Can you feel that? I swear I felt the ground shake for a moment, huh? Yeah, you know what? I try not to think about these things. 98A. 98A. You know what? I'm paid here to punch my clock, let people in and out. You know, I don't worry about the details too much. Why? Because it's outside my control anyway. I'm probably not even armed. 98H. 98A. So he's NG7. He should be good. I heard something thump on my glass. Yeah, you're good. Oh, look, I have another handprint now. That's new. Alright, have fun. Try not to get exploded or sucked into a black hole or resonance cascade or whatever is going on in there. No, I don't care. I'm here to do my job, you're here to do yours. Let's just have a professional working relationship. And I got two bloody handprints. Oh, one's the left, one's the right. I have a matching set. I was going to make a Phasmophobia joke, but honestly, it's been so long since I played, all the evidence types have changed, so it's like I don't remember which ones are associated with handprints anymore. Alright. Hi, Natasha. Wasn't actually expecting anything to be there. Oh, Natasha, you trickster, you. You so zany, leaving that bedsheet there. Oh, man. Natasha, you... What are you doing? No, literally, what are you doing? Oh, look, you're adding a whole bunch of bloody fingerprints. Look at you go. I feel like this is... Huh? Okay, you have my attention.
Emergency. Emergency.
Yeah, you could say that.
Lockdown system activated. Security weapons activated.
Weapons?
Oxygen levels reducing. Your families will be informed of your death. Emergency. Emergency.
You can't really reduce the oxygen levels when there's literally a vent right there. Do a perfect job and only let the right people in. So the guy who I accidentally let in was supposed to be let in. So this is an ending. Oh, it's you again. Hang on.
They are here. They are here. They are here.
That's cool. Don't let the stranger enter. Alright. I did not get any more answers than I already had. But this time it's time to really play around. We've only gotten 2 endings, and one of them I basically got by messing around, and the other I almost didn't get because I'm an idiot. This time, we're just going to leave the gate wide open. And honestly, I'm fascinated just because the scares seem much more efficient. Like, not maybe efficient's the wrong word. They're more effective. That's really the word I meant to say. So we're just gonna... Nova Nexus Employee of the Month is you. Because I got the first ending. So I got ending 1 and ending 6. So now I'm just gonna leave both gates open, and what happens, happens. But I'll just do a quick perimeter check. I'll try some different experiments like I did before, but this time there's more than 2 endings, or... Okay, I could only get 2 endings. I do not know if there was actually more or not. Can I walk in? No, I cannot. I can go up to where the gate would be, and that's the end of my ability to walk. Yeah, if this is supposed to be an American corporation, like, our entrance would be on the other side. But he might not have, the game dev might not have thought about that while he was first designing the map, so maybe that just didn't enter the equation any. Hence the guy making a comment about it. Can I go in this gate? I cannot. Yeah, no, it's open mic night. Everyone just pour on in. I'm here for the limitless coffee. I don't know how I'd actually get it. I seem to be a long ways away from the building, so I bet I have to park in there, like wherever the parking garage is, and I have to get my coffee, and then I have to walk my happy butt all the way down here to my actual job. Have fun. What are you waiting for? Go. I mean, I'm happy that I managed to get the ending I was shooting for, despite the fact that I messed up. But this time, I'm not even having to be all that proactive. I can just kind of passively let the story happen at this point. I wonder if, the game will react to that, specifically with regard to, when the door, the gate opened on its own. Oh, that's the radio. Okay. When I was standing here, the random exit gate just, popped open. But now that they are open, does that mean they'll, have a chance to randomly close as a jump scare now? I don't know if jump scare is the right word. A spoopy event, maybe I should say. It also seemed like there might have been an alternate ending when the stranger was standing, right here in front of my little station. And, I bet if I let him in rather than answer the phone...
Error code.
Yeah, we know. Oh, we got lore letter, guys. Alright. Hands are shaking, I'm so excited, we are so close to finishing the experiment. I've had a few accidents, someone called Natasha died last week, it's all worth it in my opinion, she helped us in more ways than she will ever know. A.S. Don't think... Oh, I can zoom. Ooh, I did not realize that. This radiation is frying my radio. Put that on my deaf side. Yeah, for those of you who may not know, I'm actually deaf in one ear, so if I ever miss a sound cue, like I remember I did Indigo Park, Chapter 1, and someone in the comments was like, oh, you can literally hear that Molly is following you from, the instant you're getting your critter cuff. And I was like, dude, I legit did not hear that at all. Yeah, it did. It just randomly closed the gate now. Which also led me to this. Some people have started to change their minds about what we were doing after a few mishaps with the Classified. The director apparently has spoken with Classified, and according to him, they told us to push forward. I'm glad of this news. AS. So AS seems to be the guy who's either really pushing for this, or the guy who spearheaded all of it in the first place. Also, I just realized that, like, if my guy here had to use the restroom... Nah, come on in, dude. You'll open the exit gate for you, so it's easier. There you go. Come on in. Don't be shy. We're cool. Yeah, man, we're cool. Don't worry about it. If my guy had to use the restroom, he would literally have to, like, abandon his station. Hi. I'm sure that's fine.
System failure.
Yeah. So the phone calls are the same, basically. I think one of them was a little different. Oh, Natasha, you sassy Sue. I do love it when you call me. You make me feel like I'm remembered, even while I'm in the middle of my night shift job. The whole world might forget me, but you sure won't. Aha. Let him pass. Not gonna get run over for lore, and since I can't sprint... What is wrong with some people? Someone tried to destroy one of the Classified. Luckily, I was around the area at the time. I thought I was going to get fired for what I did, but Classified has commended me. The director, however, was very jittery. I'm worried he is going to try and stop this. AS. So now I'm getting lore. Like, is letting in all the wrong people the way I get the lore letters this time? Or is it random? Like, because I've gotten the first ending by playing the game quote-unquote properly, like, is now the time where, like, lore letters are going to start popping in like they did in the demo? That's the plaque. Ah. The director keeps running his tests. We will never get the push further with Classified. They've done so many tests. I'm positive that all the measures you've have gone to will bind everything perfectly. Classified are working perfectly. I'm sure you won't have another issue like last time. Getting sick of waiting around. AS. I wonder if something special will happen when Chameleon license plate shows up. I keep expecting one because, like, the stop sign is oriented such that the face of the sign is away from the player, so it feels like a lore letter ought to appear there. Hi, Natasha. Oh, I love you so much, Natasha. You are what keeps me going on this job. You and your hatred of all that live. Which inexplicably includes me, even though I literally have never met you before. Don't know why you're mad at me. Director is losing his mind. I have no idea what is happening with him, but he's going around and around with all these tests. I'm going to shoot him if he goes on any longer. Also, I just noticed that the date is actually formatted in European Standard, which also might explain why the entry and exit are on opposite sides from what would be expected if you were an American. Something tells me that ain't snow. Oh, wait. Ritter sent home on the 23rd for being sick. He was spouting some nonsense about something moving in the shadows. Some things blank on the day Natasha died. The day I keep feeling like I'm being watched, something moving in the shadows, and sure I'm just overworking myself. That's new. Where did that come from? It's right over me! Why? Something tells me my little shack isn't going to protect me from this. And I kind of don't want to miss it either. Shouldn't be standing in the road, sit on the sidewalk. Yeah, that's definitely the biggest of my concerns right now. What? Albio... Record? Recording date 05/06/1996. Experiment classified. Everything's backwards. Ending 5. Missed call. Ignore her warning. I don't remember. I don't think I missed a call. I thought I took all of them as they came. So now I have 1, 5, and 6, and this is just getting more and more interesting. Like this is really getting good now. So do I get a new thing in here? No, just the plaque for good end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the good end again, and this time I'm going to let the man in instead of answering the phone. I'm a sneaky think you can't see me. Open the gate for all sneaking me. Yeah, no, I don't think I'll be doing that. 23F. Why can I zoom in certain parts of the map and not others? Alright. 23F. On yes, EL6, which I believe is what it said. So we're going to try to do things right, and this time, instead of answering the phone, I'm just going to walk out and confront the man directly. Which will probably end terribly for me, for being perfectly honest. This is a horror game. So ending 5, I ignored a phone call? Like, how did I do that? If it was at the very last second while the pylons were firing up, I don't know what to tell you. I was a little distracted at the time. I don't feel like getting run over again. There's security. That seems new. Mind getting the gate for me? You seem a little shifty about this whole thing. 04D. 04D. LA9. Yeah, you're good. All is quiet so far. No lore letters popping in. My gosh, it looks like a biscuit falling in someone's teacup. Terrible is terrible. Be a jolly crumpet and open the gate for me, will you? Don't make fun of your appearance. Don't make fun of mine. 90J. I knew you looked like I'd make fun of your appearance, but that's beside the point. The 0J. The 09J threw me off. Well, some of these are probably redundant on purpose, just to mess with you. 90J, WS1. Yeah, you're good. Proceed. I just like close the gate on them as they're passing through. I think it's too slow. You walked too slow. It'd been easier for both of us if you just opened the gate rather than plot along the snail's pace. Hey, the fact that I can't sprint is none of your concern. 00S. Cruise. Yep, there you are. Have fun. Rude. As soon as the car gets moving, I'm gonna hit the button. See if I can slam the gate on him. Ah, too slow. Oh well, it was a thought. No spontaneously appearing lore letters. Natasha is not haunting me yet. Yet. Radio's gonna go nuts, so I'm gonna step away from it because it's super annoying. Just checking. Alright, let's see what your deal is. 92V. Alright, good night, isn't it? Ready when you are. 92V. I wonder if the chameleon car was like a random event. XB7? Yep, he's good. Like, the chameleon license plate was the thing that really threw me off. Like, I guess because you expect object permanence, and then when you don't get it, suddenly you're just like, wait a minute, something has definitely gone wrong. It really goes to show that a very simple premise for a game can create a very compelling experience. A lot of this is just atmosphere and imagination. I'm coming. The itch version, I couldn't just ignore it. What happens if I do ignore it? If I just meander around, pretend to look at something else. I'm gonna give it a little bit, and failing that, I'll just answer and we'll continue as normal. I can't zoom in if I'm too close to something. No cars are coming. Getting the feeling this is the same impasse I was at before. Yeah. Oh, there's a lore letter. Maybe these don't appear until you do the first ending. Whatever AS is, you kind of snuck up on me, buddy. 32M. But I had my back turned for a while. Arch are we having their show today? Arch are having their show today, but soon X-Gen will have theirs. Mind letting me pass? I don't know what any of what you just said meant. 32M. CZ8. Correct. Yeah, I somehow feel like the lore notes didn't start showing up till I got the plaque from clearing ending 1. No one seems to demand out in any of these runs, unless that only happens in a very specific kind of run. Just the one note so far. Can I throw this radio out into the street? It's really quite annoying. Nothing beats coming to Nova Nexus. Best place to walk my dog. Once you let me in, that is. 21B. You should be coming here to get a paycheck, you know? Maybe that's just me. Maybe other people view work as like some kind of extension of school and a social gathering, but I sure don't. 21B VSJ. No, 21B, but not that one. Yeah, you shouldn't be here, buddy. Watching you. So that's just inexplicably open. It really likes messing with my stuff when I'm not looking. But props! You didn't think to do that in the itch version, so... Hi? Thought I heard something. Oh, good, the giant creepy shadow man. Go home. I'll deal with you later. Another night, another day of experiments. Another night of experiments, really. 40R. I don't think I saw that. Nope. I am not seeing a 40R anywhere on here. Buzz off! You and your buddy in blue over there. Yeah, you! Talking about you, pal. Ah, that one has spawned in. Yeah, you better leave. Okay, same note. Safe to cross. Let's find out. Alright. Now that I know I can actually get killed. Alright. Yeah, that definitely sounds bad.
System failed.
What are you guys exploding over there anyway? Like how and why and what? Neat. Nova Nexus, when I first did him, a little lost. This is the guy who had the weird changing license plate, isn't he? T93. Oh, same one. T93. In fact... Ah ha ha! Ha ha ha! Go away. You and your shape-shifting license plate. Admittedly, very utilitarian. On the other hand, screw you, because you that actually got me and threw me off. And I feel dumber for it. I can't fit between there. Less talking, more opening. I think I should send you away just for that. 88B. Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, Natasha. B. K6. Yeah, alright, you're fine. Another day, another dollar. Yep. I'd like to hit your car with the gate. I don't know if I've seen this one or not. Jojo's losing his mind. Jojo's happening with him going around the round. No, I have actually seen that one. Okay. I don't mind the bloodstain, and that's a long story. So scared of what we're trying to achieve. It's amazing but scary. I can't help but think we're causing something bad to happen. Yeah, you can say that. 30L. DS6. Deep Space 6. Yeah, you're good. Hello? There's one on the side. Yep. Time is of the essence, make it snappy. 05Z. Yeah. OP3. Alright. Alright. What if I ignore it? What if I just, like, stand here and don't ever do anything? So as I recall, the car kind of came around the corner as I was approaching her last time. No? That far door open when I approached that sheet, or am I going crazy? No, 3-1. If I answer, it disappears. Let's do a science. Go ahead, Natasha. So I can watch you. Go ahead, Natasha. Wreak your terrible vengeance. I'm collateral damage anyway. I don't know if that'll significantly impact anything, but Natasha is in the database. You can find her pretty easily. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, so it wasn't someone calling me during this event. So this time I got the pylon ending. Because I let Natasha in? Well, you know, after a while you just kind of got to accept that it is what it is. Ending 5 again. Okay, so letting Natasha in seems to just cause that regardless. So this time, we need to do the opposite. And if I can't make anything happen after that point, I reference a guide so I can at least try to mop up all the endings and clear up what I can. 6. What? I think I've seen the 88Z license plate before. You know what? We're sending everyone away. Everyone leaves. No one gets in today. As I recall, this ending didn't have too much of an impact on anything in the free version, but there's 7 endings now, so now we have to start being a little more experimental. Training to read minds. You're gonna open the gate without checking the computer. Good call. Very smart. Yeah, nice try, pal. Nobody gets in. End of discussion. It does seem like Natasha getting in causes the pylon ending, which may be her way of blowing this place sky high and removing any evidence with it. Ah, walls are complicated. How do they work? Please let me in. Did you forget my plate? No, you need to leave. Dummy's like, no one's getting in tonight. Save as many people as we can from Natasha blowing us all sky high. The warehouse is great. I don't need to talk to anyone. Between you and me, I got a secret nap corner. Let me in. Probably not safe to assume that, no, I'm safe. Moving vehicles I've already proven to be my undoing in one occasion. Oh, good. Really wish I could throw you in the dumpster somewhere. No. My job is to keep people out. Forgot to update my personal data. This place is new. There's a chance I did update it. You can check, but if not, please let me know so I can go update it. Otherwise, I'm screwed. I have a better idea. Leave. Yeah.
Eric.
No one cares. Don't open my doors without permission. This is my booth. They're among us already, you just can't tell. Among us. No one's among us because no one's getting in. Lore letter. Not good. My favorite sound. Which house is more boring, mine or yours? Open the gates, please. Nope. All gates are staying closed. What would they even do? If I had the authority to send people away, like, would they just have to call and be like, oh, sorry, sir, security guard went berserk with power and told me that I had to go home. You too. That counts you. No one's getting in tonight. Couldn't just open the gate, could you? You just had to come over and talk, right? Perhaps you shut up and get the gate open now. Or how about you leave? I think that's a much more workable arrangement. When this place goes up like a bottle rocket, you know, gotta be ready for it.
System failure.
Neat. At this point, I just assume that every system in this place is failing. Nova Nexus first day, got a little lost. Little is spelled wrong. I assume they force open the exit gate to... That was good timing. They open the exit gate so that way it can't screw you over mechanically. They open the entry gate, it could go wrong, depending on the run you're doing. Can't talk right now, we're gonna forget important tasks. It's a shame you're not doing any important task, you're going home. Yeah, they're just like, the night guard went mad with power. I just kept everyone out of the building. What do we do now? Was invited here for an interview by the director that said you would open the gate and just had me go to the entrance. Well, it's a shame that they lied. You think for a place like this with such high security, they would do all their job interviews off-site anyway. High five. Yeah. So hoping not to get harassed at this gate. It's why I came this way. Mind just opening up? Mind just going home? That'd be great if I didn't drop my mouse. Hmm? High five! Oh, you kidder, you. You know I love our little shenanigans. I'm scared. It's cold here. Death is coming. Please help. Please help. Okay, so she just repeats that over and over. That was different. So because I took the time to talk to her, she decided to scream at me. Look at Oh dear! Look at the sky. Is that a crack in the sky? I thought it was a ship at first. What did you guys do? How? There was no one here to do anything. And now we're ripping open a portal in the fabric of space and time. It's getting bigger and more numerous. Something tells me this isn't going to be my Digimon partner. This tells me it's going to be something I like a whole lot less. Oh, yeah, that's definitely not going to be my Digimon partner. Ending 3. The Savior, don't let a single soul enter Nova Nexus. I don't know what to think of that. Play tape mental notes. Okay. Car collectibles. What? Wait, is this another gameplay mode? I have a real office! I'm inside a building! I have like equipment and stuff. I'm legit! Hi? You know what? No, I made a mistake. Let's close that door. Let's, Oh dear. This is, trippy. Walking out of my nice, safe office to go look at whatever all this is. Now that I live in a Salvador Dali painting. Date unknown. After weeks of tests, he finally started Classified. The day was mind-blowing. Classified, it was fantastic. We even heard something coming from it. What was that, though? It was so alluring, but also familiar. Car collectibles. Today's my first day. I got a little lost. I actually found the facility in the end. There's almost zero signage to say that this is the place. Are there like collectible things attached to the cars? It's actually far away despite how it looks. What is that? An elevator? I've been listening to that sound you managed to capture over and over again. It changes each time, but it's the same audio file. I wonder what it will be next time. It sounds alarming. Are all of these readable? The void, the shadows, the call, brain hollow, harm. They come, the void lurking in the shadows, ruin will rain upon us. Classified. It's only time. Let's check the elevator, I guess. There's so much more in this game. Holy moly. I found myself staring into the darkness so much more recently. Something keeps moving in the shadows. 5 legs, no skin, just bones. They called my name. I answered. All I remember after is the taste of iron in my mouth. Crimson droplets on the floor. That's definitely bad. Just so that we're all clear here. Okay, because we're heading for the door then. Sure, nothing terrible will happen. Why would I assume that?
Yes.
Sir, we're ready for phase 3.
Issues.
Everything seems clear. Natasha has gone into the Ark to check on the devices.
Temperature.
It's sitting at 10 Celsius right now. Wait, the system just activated.
Death.
Oh god, the doorway!
Watch mental notes. There is so much more happening here than in the first version. Okay, so I have complete ending 2 stations. Now I have to figure out what car collectibles are on top of all that. Siren, Kraken, and Chimera. Cerberus? Why am I suddenly in a Greek myth? All of these things will kill me. Medusa. Didn't even see you. Phoenix. Wait, are there more being added as I'm turning around? Or have those always been there and I'm just super unobservant? Cerberus. Phoenix. So I have to pick one. I guess I will go with Phoenix. Unsuccessful, line is busy. Alright, so much for going to go play Monster Rancher 2. Let's try Siren? Searching for Siren. Searching. Searching. Siren cannot be located. Okay. I just realized that sound is proximity based. It's kind of the loudest when I'm looking at Medusa. Let's try Medusa. Connecting. Successful. Please keep your brain inside at all times. I generally try to do that. I heard some sort of growling coming from the caves the last time I stepped into them. I turned to Jessica asking if she heard them. No, she says. I'll find out whatever that noise was. I bet I'll discover something that finally put me in someone deserving of a promotion to lead researcher. Yeah, I bet that definitely won't come back to bite you at all. Medusa. So, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is bad. Everything is covered in snow. Me and Jessica have collected some samples of the ice statues. It would be Jessica and I. We have sent them to Cerberus for testing, seeing as how they have the equipment that we don't. I have made the request from Siren for newer tools for testing, but it's been quiet from their end so far. Furthermore, we've done some other tests with the statues. For example, you have shown a light through them and discovered they really are just made from ice. The details are amazing. These ice statues are well crafted. None of us here are sure how they were made or why they are there. Research team at Elias. Yes, yes. Bang, bang, bang. Calm down. Hey, I didn't get to read that. Entity detected. Something got me? Sounds like Chimera's the loudest. Translation error, reverting to English, connection error. Kraken? Mission successful. Please keep your brain inside at all times. Whatever Nova Nexus was up to, it was big, it was multinational, and it was really, really bad. The heat is killing me. As requested, this room is to be prepared for a new archive item. Please make sure that once the item is placed into the room, the door is drilled and stuck into place. Also, it's been requested that the glass be removed and changed with a thick glass that would make it impossible to break or shatter. I mean, technically speaking... So those are the car collectibles. Alright. Technically anything can shatter if you hit it hard enough. Just a matter of how hard does it require. Information, the ship wheel is part of a wreckage that was discovered on the coast of Classified. It has been estimated that the ship came from a period around the 16th to the 18th century. It's only a 200-year span, who knows. The ship was found in several pieces, showing that something destroyed most of the ship. Scattered with the ship was a lot of silver and gold treasure. Alongside the treasure, tons of Spanish coins were found. So this is like Nova Nexus's version of like the SCP Foundation. Smoldering rock. Information, this lump of rock is emitting a dangerous level of heat since it was found. We have done our best to gauge where the rock itself is originated from. Some of our scientists believe that this rock could be part of the meteor that killed the dinosaurs. Others believe it is from the future and is part of the Earth, which has most likely been destroyed. We have nothing We tried many tests to cool down the smoldering rock. Nothing seems to work. So there's some kind of reaction inside. It's like a space shuttle from a space crew capsule. Information in the capsule appears to be date around the 60s to the 80s. The capsule has the words classified on the side of it. We believe that the crew came back from space. They got pulled into a snapping event. We believe this because the capsule 3 astronauts were found. DNA was taken from individuals we have found that are known as classified. Both classified and the families have been notified. Phoenix Station is aware of this also.
Alert, alert. Snapping imminent. I repeat, snapping imminent.
Metal hatch doors were
Please go to a
quarantined.
designated safe zone as soon as possible.
And the metal door is built, shows it's built in our time period. I didn't get to read them all!
Alert, alert.
That's the security booth!
Snapping imminent. I repeat.
PS game case.
Snapping imminent.
Article piece appears to be
Please go
called a
to a
video
designated
game,
safe
runs on
zone
a
as soon
classified
as
graphics
possible.
recruited processor treating the device. Play this article, we can try it. Dang it. Snapping event. I have to play through this multiple times to get to see everything. Oh, that's foreboding. That's Wingding's font. Unidentified person. NNS command entered removal of person. Watched stations. This is crazy. Alright, I'm going to jump ahead, and when I have a better, clearer picture on what the prerequisites for the other endings are, I will rejoin you guys. See you in a minute. So we're back. Turns out there was 2 endings I was missing, and I was very close to both of them. But I think you have to do the secret ending last? Or that's kind of the impression I was under, because apparently I already tried for its prerequisite. So the thing is, you have to do things kind of similarly to what I was doing before. You have to let everyone in. Except for Natasha's ghost car. That's the thing. You have to answer her phone call to make her go away. But, you have to let everyone else in except for her. So we were almost there. Letting her in under any circumstances gets you to ending 5, the weird pylon ending where I got pulverized by some kind of gravitational pulse. So for the early part of the game, we don't really have to do anything, apart from the bare minimum to get the plot to progress. But Natasha's is like the 7th or 8th car that comes during the night. So we basically just have time on our hands. There is supposed to be a way to walk through the gate and queue up an ending, but I think that's ending 7, and it may mandate that I do the true ending first. The true ending you get for doing endings 1, 2, and 3. So the ending we're going for right now is actually ending 2. Yeah, stop. So I know around the time the second wave of radio static happens is around the time I need to close the gate and start playing defense. But for now, we can just chill. In fact, I'll just speed this part of the footage up and I'll catch you guys on the other side. At this point... Okay, that means she's coming soon. High five! Why are you just opening my doors? You guys are obsessed. Okay, this time... we answer the call to make her go away instead.
Emergency.
So, now that she's gone, this should queue up ending 2 instead. Haha, yeah, that looks familiar. Better or worse, inside or outside the booth? Does it really matter? I'm gonna go with... No, I don't think it matters. Just kind of 2 of one and half dozen of the other. Yeah, this is actually the ending we saw in the original game. Stranger Things. Let the stranger enter Nova Nexus. I let everyone in except for the ghost car, which is the one thing that changes how this is going to go. Because we now have tape 2. And these 3 tapes are the secret to getting ending 4, which I believe is the game's canon ending. Or that's what the guides seem to indicate. And hi.
Error code 0.
Ah. I'm gonna just nope out of here and go home. So, we're seeing the same event from a different perspective. Cerberus. Another one of those locations that we saw. Sector 42. Yeah, I'm just gonna... You guys don't mind, right? We just have radioactive waste in our hallways? And a Dungeons and Dragons game happening in our meeting room. Brilliant. Well, remember, exposure by time. Well, that sounds bad. Alright. Just gonna slip on through these offices here. More dice. Is everyone here to send on the D&D campaign except me? Why are you guys inviting me? Cerberus, Chimera, Kraken, Medusa, Phoenix, and Siren. They're naming them all after monsters. We're either super self-aware or completely not self-aware. Makes me curious as to which it is. What was that? Oh, it's a coffee mug. Holy crap. Oh! That was much faster than I expected. That's bad. Oh, I thought I was already dead. You're just gonna lock everyone inside? It's what happened to the shirtwaist factory. The building caught fire and they locked the doors, so everyone just got trapped inside and died. You know what? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want the elevator. Emergency exit is this way. You can't lock the emergency exits. Oh my god! I just realized what that was. Like a second too late, but I realized what that was supposed to be. It was a freaking auto turret. I can't see anything in this hallway. But I do see emergency sign. Can't see, Captain. Oh, I do have a flashlight. Alright, flashlight confirmed. I think I have a flashlight in the main game too, but like you don't need it most of the time. Emergency door. The emergency doors ought to be opening. That's unfortunate. Well, that happened like right in front of me. Never getting health insurance again after that dose. I'm assuming whatever happened was radioactive, because no way that it isn't. Oh god, there's still people in here. Run! Oh no. Watched Lockdown. Alright, now we've watched all 3 videos. I believe when we begin the game now, something special should happen. Assuming I did all the events. Yes! Question mark. This means we are now on the fourth ending. Did we literally survive? How? Rite of passage. With each death, your soul sinks further into the depths, inching towards the doorway to somewhere with great darkness. Long ago in the kingdom, something strange was discovered. An ancient device deep under the ground in the lands known as Alba. Many experiments were tried with this device, but the knowledge it held was not for this world. Blinded men and women activated this device. A bridge to the dead opened up, and inside that place, a bridge to somewhere darker opened. The lands fell ill to something dark. You, part of the royal guardsmen, must destroy the device. Guardsmen. Save the kingdom before we all fall into the darkness, and the world is ripped apart by the void. De Profundis. Alright, levers open doors. We understand our relationship. I still cannot run, I still cannot crouch, and I still cannot jump. My child, these are dark times indeed. The relic has brought ill to this place. Death, that it comes for us all. I fear if you're reading this note, I have perished. You must destroy it before they arrive. Who's they? Why are we playing the pronoun game? Generally, walking towards the sound of loud, sobbing wails is a bad plan. Blasted gates are closed. Once Renifer went into the relic room, something killed him. I closed the gates, and I do not have the courage to find all 4 levers to finish what we started. Good luck to anyone who dares try. Jill. Upside, I still have a flashlight, despite the fact that I'm in medieval times. Or maybe I have a lantern. Caskets! That is a sign of good things to come, I'm sure. You know what's scary? People coming to your door. Just go away. I don't want what you're selling. I wasn't going to sell you anything. I'm just looking around. This looks on the level. Whatever the relic is made of, it seems to have some effect with this section is burnt. In close proximity, the section is burnt. There was a strange sound and a blinding white light. It was so wonderful. Is that the relic? No, he said the relic room was locked, so that must just be an altar. This flashlight does not do me a whole lot of good with the whole everything is green and black thing going on. Spooter. Unless you're from Australia, spiders get kind of a bad reputation. If you're from Australia, I fully understand you not liking them. Did you just bonk me on the head with an empty coffin? I saw it sliding at me, but I wasn't sure what to make of it in the moment I had to think it, and it just bonked me on the head. I don't know how to feel about this. A little insulted, I guess. Alright. So was the first lever I switched one of the 4 levers? Or was that just to show me how the levers worked? It really could be either. Hi, coming in. I pray you can hear me. The relic has made them go mad. They sit there for days. They claim what they saw and heard was wonderful, but I saw it myself. I did not see wonder. I saw it was fear itself. We must destroy it. I will destroy it at all costs. Alright, so, like, some people kept their wits together. Just, you know, not everybody did. See, the thing is, I can't run. And if you think about that from a game design standpoint, not being able to run means you'll never be required to run. In a way, like, the mechanics available to the player can set up the player's expectations for things that are to come. Hi? Finally, another guard. I'll destroy that relic myself. Well, someone closed the gates, and I'm not risking my life to open them. Well, I guess that means I'm the only idiot around here. What's so funny? If the answer is me, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Yeah, cobwebs. I'm gonna see this as a storage room. Why would they put a lever in the storage room is anyone's guess, though. Haha, you were so close to saving us, yet he died. It's so dark and cold, you can feel it too, can't you? Well, it certainly is dark, no doubt about that. Here's the thing, though. Like, a lot of people assume that horror needs to be pitch black, but it doesn't. Even a game that's well lit can still put the player ill at ease. And in fact, I think the most effective use of light and shadow I've ever seen in a game was Deep Rock Galactic, which isn't even a horror game. Yeah, we could have seen this. But the lighting in your game does matter. I think part of the reason why early chapters of Garten of Banban had no atmosphere whatsoever was specifically because... I bet that's where I need to go. Specifically because everything was lit up and sterile like a dentist's office. So there was no atmospheric tension. Alfred Hitchcock once posited that true suspense was there was a bomb under a table, there's two people at the table not talking about it. You know what's scary? People come to your door. Okay, I've been here before. Didn't realize I already made a lap around, though. So, like, your lighting, your atmosphere, your entire setup matters. That's not a switch. There's no actual switch there. Almost just wall ornamentation. That's where I got bonked. I think I've hit 3 since I left the jail cell, right? Renifer, yeah, okay. My kingdom for a map. Also, your ambiance. The sound in your game. In some ways, I think sound creates more of a horror experience than the lighting does. There's an ending in the Stanley Parable where if you go into the boss's room and then zip back out before the door fully shuts, you can trigger this ending where you go back and you get onto an escape pod. It's kind of a hard ending to do because the timing is so finicky and it's a little bit into this main story. But in that moment, all the sound stops. The narrator stops talking. The only sound effect is you're walking. So when I first triggered that ending, not knowing what to expect, it was actually kind of eerie. Like, sometimes no sound is the scariest thing you can hear. So games like, I think a really good example of this was Amanda the Adventurer. In the first game, the sound profile in the attic really put me on edge. Someone in the comments even poked fun at me and when I was doing the demo, because it got to me, because it was so well designed. But that's the beauty of it, right? Because the sound profile was just intoxicating. It just had this perfect mixture of just submersing the player in these like house settling sounds as there's a thunderstorm outside. All this stuff is happening. Just really, really, really good sound. I'm not sure what to make of that. I think I've already walked the perimeter. I'm just really not sure what else to expect. That's a wall. Alright, if this takes too long, I'll just cut ahead to where I actually make progress again. Hi there, friend. You look nice. Spoke too soon. Alright, let's just keep tracing the left-hand wall. Eventually, process of elimination will get me where I'm going. Ah. A room I have not... Hi. Ah, you're kind of... You guys are busy being dead. I'll get out of your way. I was expecting Shadow Man to be there behind me. How can someone be so stupid? If we hadn't found that blasted thing, none of this ever would have happened. Yet bodies now pile up. Each experiment brings another death. Please, forgive my love, Tansha. As in, Natasha? As in Natasha? The implication here is that this game within the game is a parallel for what happens in the story of the main game. Which tells me that someone who worked on staff was either a very close friend of or a romantic interest of Natasha. Natasha wandered into the test site, and probably to take some kind of readings if the recordings we played through were anything to go by, and as a result lost her life. But these experiments in and of themselves, have apparently created this gateway where ghosts can just pop in and stick their head in to see how we're doing. Okay, finally. So, what's the... I feel like I just walked into an invisible wall, but... Okay. Is that the door from the security shack? Thou art victorious! Oh, my computer is now covered in blood. Alright. And I'm still... Oh, the door's open. Step up from where I was. Everything is kind of in terrible shape right now. But that's okay. I have somehow miraculously survived whatever happened here. So hey, let's go through the hell portal. Let's become Doom Guy. Why not? Some kind of hole. Climb through it? I guess. Seems like a Nova Nexus cemetery. Here lies all those lost in the 1995 incident. So did we just time travel? And there you are again. That's a very angry sounding crow. So what's your deal? What is your role in all of this? Alright, don't tell me. I shouldn't have let them in. I shouldn't have let them in. Shouldn't have let them in. I wonder if I shouldn't have let them in. So which ending is this picking up after? Good. They can't all be canon endings. Because we've been through 6 of them so far, one of which I died before I even got to do anything. No, there's no names, there's no useful information here. I think the hole is the way to go. Much as I'm not thrilled to say that. Oh, there's a door over here. Hang on. There is indeed a door, but apparently it's private property, so much for that. I am curious, though, like, what is the deal with the stranger? Like, he's omnipresent, and he certainly has a foreboding appearance, but, like, who is he to me? What relationship does he have to all this? Alright. This is interesting. The wooden... Appears to be 3 nails missing. I'm supposed to nail the coffin shut? Why do we have coffins in this random back lot? That one car has its lights on. I can't remember who I am. Why is that? I just want to move on. No point in me having this. Take this nail. Thanks, I guess. Through the cold halls I called, but I've never heard. The destination is the final calling, but the journey was flawed. One after the other we pile upon each other and ourselves, save those who look up to the stars but never draw from them. That car has its lights on too. So we need to find the cars that have their lights on, basically. I am weightless now, but in my final moments I was crushed by the weight of the work around me. Each passing moment my bones crack, snap, and break apart. My lungs fill with blood, my eyes bulge. The blood heating my body in those final moments where the weight is too much for my body to hold. Now I am weightless. Apparently death really brings out the poets and the people who worked here. Reminds me of a poem. I forget who wrote it, but it was: we squander health in search of wealth. We scrimp, we scrap, we save, and then we squander wealth in search of health, and all we get's a grave. We need to move on as well. I'm still breathing. Maybe soon that will change. Until then, take this nail. We stand and boast of what we own. We die, and all we get's a stone. If you're reading this note, mind your own business? Okay, maybe not everyone becomes a poet when they die. Maybe some of them become incredibly, incredibly annoyed. Which I guess makes sense, you know, takes all kinds. It's you again. And yeah, your blue car and everything. I just turn back, it feels cold, and I can feel a sense of dread. Okay. Honestly, I'd really like that guy to tell me what he knows. He's obviously in on something, I just don't know what exactly. And all my guy was trying to do was just do his job. Aye? Once you get your ID, make sure you show the booth guard, hey, you look a little like someone I know, perhaps you should take this nail. You know, because when I just talk to random people, they just give me random pieces of hardware all the time. My lab feels was as you said. Work in the end would kill me. Forgive my selfishness. Please wait on one soul is not good for anyone here. Please, please forgive me. I don't want to go there. Go where, though? You did a terrible parking job. You should be towed. All right, let's nail this coffin shut, I guess. My ID. So that was my coffin that just got nailed shut. Great, everything seems to be in order. See you on the other side. So I did die. And this is some kind of elaborate metaphor. I hope I don't have paperwork and death. That's like the one thing I want death to liberate me from when that time finally does come. No more bureaucracy. Please, there cannot be bureaucracy in heaven. I refuse to believe that. Feel like I just came through here a minute ago. No longer has that private property sign. Let's give this a try. No, it has a... Well, there was an attempt. So, You want me to jump on in there, huh? I understand. I'm a little resistant to this idea. In fact, let's check out what's over here first. Nope. A tire. Guess they buried it because it was tired. I'll shut up now. Right, so that appears to be my only option, right? The other option is note. I'm all about that lore. There's no escape here, there's no escape anywhere. Whatever Nova Nexus was up to, they definitely shouldn't have been up to it. Seems like everyone got caught in the blast radius, so to speak. With each soul you are weighed down, down deeper you go. Oh, I'm not in control right now. So yeah, it's a metaphor. Metaphor what, though? Ending 4, rite of passage. Walk the rite of passage. Alright. Ending 4 gets its own entry, so that way you can actually do that whenever you want. So yeah, our guy does canon die. We know that for a fact now. But now, I should be able... That thing said the 1995 incident. It's 1996. Anyway. Now that I have every other ending, there's supposed to be a way... There's supposed to be a way... It just says you're supposed to walk towards the gate, and you can go in. Ah, here we go. Yes, I'm sure. You have to let the story go for a bit for the night before you're allowed to do that. Wow. So, all this time, the mysterious stranger just wanted to have a dance party. I understand. Sometimes you just gotta get it out of your system and dance, man. Go nuts, you crazy diamond. Look at him go. The secret ending. Alright, and that's all 7 endings to Security Booth Director's Cut. There is some more content. I haven't done everything. I don't have all the achievements yet, and there's some that I just don't even know where to begin with. But I think that'll make a fine video. If you guys want to see it for yourselves, play the game. I will leave the link in the description to the Director's Cut edition, and you guys can find all those secrets for yourself. This has been the Hipster Snek, and I'll see you guys next time.